Charity Worker Visa
A very
UK.
good afternoon to you all. A very good afternoon to you all. Welcome to my Facebook Live page or my YouTube channel. My name is Jean the Blessed, and I'm blessed to be here. It's good to be here on Wednesday, 19th of March, being able to do this live video. So today I'm going to be talking about the charity worker visa or a temporary work. This is an opportunity for someone who says, I don't want to live in the UK permanently. I just want to go and do my charity work and come back. So this visa gives you flexibility. It allows you to go and work in the United Kingdom and come back wherever you are based, whether in Botswana, whether in Zambia, whether in Zimbabwe, whether you are in South Africa. This visa is also nice for those people that have got partners in the United Kingdom, but they can't be under their partners due to different reasons. For example, you can't be a dependent under your partner's visa. So you can go and work as a charity worker or a support worker and, work for some time and you come back. So today we are going to be looking at this charity worker visa and see what do you need, what do you require for you to work with the charity worker visa, for you to be on this visa. That's what I'm going to be talking about. But like I said, it's going to help people that wants to go and work in United Kingdom, but they do not want to reside in the United Kingdom or in Europe permanently. They just want to work Europe for some months and come back, do the voluntary work. It used to be called voluntary work, but now it's now called charity worker visa. So we are going to analyze this visa. I once did it again, but I'm going to analyze it because a lot of people have been asking me, Sisi Jean, I want to follow my partner. What do I do? I want to follow my partner. She went with a UK care visa. She does not have sponsorship for me, or I can't be a dependent under a visa. But you are a partner, partners can be away from each other for some time. So you can go and do voluntary work in the United Kingdom and work on this visa. And for those that wants to feel Europe, you can also go on this visa, do charity work and come back. Whilst you're also doing charity work on this visa, you are also allowed to partake other jobs that pays you. Okay, so we are going to look at what is required if you are to apply for a temporary work or a charity worker visa. You want to do unpaid voluntary work for a charity. Like I said, you want to follow your wife, you want to follow your husband, but you can't be a dependent on their visa, because right now, currently, United Kingdom is not taking dependents on caregiver visas. So you can use charity work. You go and do charity work, get this visa, go do charity work. It's unpaid work. Okay, so when you do charity work, it's unpaid work, it's a voluntary work, but you'll be in Europe. If you meet the eligibility requirements, like I always do, I tell you what are the requirements. So the requirements for this charity worker visa is obvious. You must be 18 years and above. Okay, to apply for this charity worker visa, you must be 18 years and above. And this visa is also good for young people. Okay, if you have got students that finished high school that are above 18, that wants to go and feel Europe, or decide if they want to live in Europe, they just want to feel things, you go and do voluntary work. Voluntary work, it means you won't get paid for the work that you'll be doing. There are so many organizations, people living with dementia, people, young children with cancer, animal voluntary. So you can work with animals, you can work with disabled people, you can work with the children who have just been operated, you can work with adults with cancer, you can work with the young girls with cancer, teenagers with cancer, you can work in children's hospitals, you can work in children recovering from theaters. There are so many voluntary organizations. All you'll be doing is offering your service for free. Okay, so like I said, the requirements for this visa, number one, you must be 18 years or over when you apply for this visa. Number two, you need to have enough money to support yourself in the United Kingdom, okay, when you apply this visa, which means you need to have at least 1,270 pounds. 1,270 pounds, it's about 27,000 rands. I work with rands because I'm based in South Africa, so I know the rand much better. So it's about 27,000 rands or less Okay, 25, 26, between 24, 25, 26, depending with the fluctuation of the rates, that's the money they are talking about. You need to have that, not to pay someone, but you need to have this money so that they give you a visa. This money will allow that for the duration of your visa, you can support yourself. And on top of this voluntary work, when you've got this visa, you are also allowed to do other jobs, okay, which you can earn money. So you are allowed to work and make money on top of your voluntary work that you'll be doing for free. So the advantage is you'll be seeing your husband or your wife, and you will be doing voluntary work, which is good. Voluntary work is a work that satisfies. You know, when you help someone who can pay you, when you do something for free, just for love, it satisfies your soul. It satisfies you emotionally more than a paying job. Personally, for me, if I would have that time when my children are adults and are out of my house, I would love to give my time to do voluntary work because it's giving back to the community. So if you have taken a gap year from school, you want to do voluntary work to decide on what course you want to do at college, or you take time off from leave, you just want to spend or dedicate your time to voluntary work, or you want to visit your husband or your partner in the UK and you want to do voluntary work. So many people use voluntary work for so many reasons. Some people, it's their life. They just do voluntary work. From UK, they go to Australia. Because remember, when you're doing voluntary work, you do voluntary work, but on top of the voluntary work, you are also allowed to do work that earns you money. So they travel from country to country. And once you have got experience in working in voluntary work, you can gain experience in many countries. So you can move from Europe, get a visa for Australia, get a visa for America. And you can live between these three countries doing voluntary work. So for example, if UK gives you 6 months for your voluntary work, you go to UK, do your 6 months. After your 6 months, you go to Canada. You do your voluntary in Canada for 6 months. After 6 months, you go to America. So you'll be applying. And sometimes if you are good and the employers love you, there are so many organizations, for example, what is it called? There's so many, like, what is it called? St. John's is a big organization. Red Cross is a big organization. Those are organizations, they work in different countries. So you can do voluntary work. We've got a lot of people from Europe, America, Australia that come here to Africa to do voluntary work. So we Africans are also allowed to go to these countries and do voluntary work. And the visa, like I told you, for voluntary work is not complicated, okay? If you know what needs to be done, the requirements, and you get guidance on your motivation, because you have to motivate. Why are you doing voluntary work? You know, there are so many reasons, like I'm taking a gap year, like I just need a break, you know, I've been working for so long, so I just need to do something that satisfies me, or you have been part of voluntary. So my advice is, many of you qualify to be voluntary workers, but look for an organization and start doing voluntary work. Okay, for example, here in Cape Town, there is Red Cross Children's Home. There is a lot of homes where you can volunteer on weekends. 1 day a week is enough. 4 days a month is enough. That's a sign of voluntary work. And you get reference from those places and you attach them in your application. So you cannot just say you want to start doing voluntary work in the United Kingdom when you had never done voluntary work. Even, for example, in Zimbabwe, there is Jairos Jiri. There are so many places where you can go and do voluntary work. Like I said again, to those that are just joining us, voluntary work is unpaid work. You do work to give back to the community, to give back to those that are vulnerable, to give back. So number one, you must have clean criminal record, and you must be a good person of, ethically. You mustn't be like a criminal or things like that. So what you would need is, when you apply, tomorrow I'm going to give these companies that offer sponsorship in the United Kingdom for voluntary work, so that those that are in subscription, my WhatsApp subscription, my Facebook subscription page, can apply tomorrow if they are ready. I told you how to get the voluntary work experience. This visa is always there, and so many countries have it. Many people don't know how to travel abroad, but it's easy. There are so many ways that you can do, legally. So now let's go. Like I said, you need to be 18 years and above. Number two, you need to have about 26 let's just say 26,000 rands. I don't know in US dollars you can convert, but in pounds it's 1,270 pounds in your bank account to show that when you arrive in UK you can take care of yourself, since you'll be doing voluntary work, and you are allowed to work. Number 3, you need a certificate of sponsorship reference number from your UK sponsor. Your UK sponsor is that company you are going to be working as a volunteer. Okay, I've explained that. Money to support yourself, I've explained that. And then what documents do they need for you when you're applying for this visa for voluntary work? So for charity worker visa, they need, like I said, your certificate of sponsorship. Number 2, they need your valid passport. Number 3, they need evidence that you have got enough personal savings to support yourself in the UK. That's the 1,260 pounds I spoke about. Number 4, that they need proof of your relationship with your partner or children if they are applying with you. So with this voluntary work, you can take your family with, okay? So if you can take your family with to the United Kingdom for the time you are going to be there doing voluntary work. What are the people that take their family with? People that do homeschool for their children, okay? So if your children are homeschooled, you can take them, you provide proof that your children are homeschooled, then you are allowed to go with your partner and yourself, okay? So whilst you're on that, your partner is also allowed to work because he'll be under you, okay? So he can work and support the children, and the children are homeschooled, and you also can work for money. So many people do that, especially white people. They do voluntary work and they make money. Allow me to take a sip. It's so hot in Cape Town, guys. Number 5, you need your tuberculosis TB test results. Okay, they need your tuberculosis TB test results. For if you are from a country where you have to take the test. So from us, Africa, we need to take the test. So you need your TB test as well. And then you need a blank page in your passport for your visa. Like what I always tell people who are applying visas, make sure your passport is good and new, especially if you're from Africa. Don't use old passports to apply for European countries or American countries. Try to use a passport that is still valid, okay? And then you need to provide a certified translation of any documents that are not in English. Those that are coming from French-speaking countries, you need to have your documents translated into English, okay? So this is all you need to apply for this charity worker visa. I'm telling you, it is easy like that. It's not complicated. Don't listen to anyone. Just find knowledge. So this is a quick video. If you've got any questions for me, ask me. Voluntary work, which means, do you earn something on voluntary work? Some organizations, they'll give you a stipend, but when you want to do voluntary work, just know that it's unpaid work. But whilst you're on that visa, you are allowed to work. Okay, that's the nice thing about voluntary work. Once you are on that visa, you are allowed to work, okay? Besides your voluntary hours, you are given time where you can work and earn money. So besides the free work, you can also work and make money. So don't you worry about working for free, okay? You will make it and survive and save. Those that are asking for my WhatsApp subscription number, my subscription, it's for every 3 months. If you want my WhatsApp, so you pay, you go to my inbox, you tell them about my WhatsApp, you want to join the WhatsApp subscription, they'll tell you, give them proof of payment, they'll add you in the WhatsApp subscription page. Facebook subscription page, you just click the link, make sure you're using Facebook Original, join the group, it's monthly, I think it's $69.99, it's monthly, and then you join the WhatsApp subscription page. I post links of the opportunities of the countries and everything I spoke about. Like tomorrow, there's gonna be links for those who wants to apply for charity worker visa, those who wants to see the companies that offer sponsorship for charity worker visa. I'm sending you tomorrow. Anyone with a question for me? Hi Gamudjiti, how are you? Anyone with a question for me? I'm taking questions right now. Okay, so if you do not have any questions for me, I will love you and leave you. Rachel Piri Gold, are you not in subscription page or it expired? You used to be in subscription page. I'm not so sure. You can get it from my page inbox here. My admin team will assist you with that. Try to subscribe, but still on waiting list in Dodi. Keep trying, guys. I don't know why Facebook does that. You know, that subscription page was created by Facebook, but that's the page where I'm safe to and comfortable to send links, and Facebook does not penalize me. You know, compared if I post it here, I get penalized. So keep trying and make sure that you're using Facebook original. Make sure that you don't use a Huawei phone. You know, the politics between America and China. So just make sure that you are using original. CC is IELTS required. IELTS is not required for the charity worker visa. TB test is only required for the charity worker visa. Okay? Any other qualifications that you have, caregiving qualification, like therapy qualifications, those are advantageous to you. Anyone with a question for me? If you don't have a question for me, it means this video was loud and clear. Facebook is deleting videos. So I encourage everyone to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because on my YouTube channel, you are able to watch much of my videos. Much of my videos that I've done here on Facebook, I edit them, make them look nice in a nice format as from now, and then put them on my YouTube channel. So you can watch my videos on my YouTube channel. So make sure you go on YouTube, Jean the Blessed, and you see my videos. I also do videos that you might not see here on Facebook, but they are on YouTube channel, and a lot of content is going to be coming on my YouTube channel. So some days, if I'm not being able to do live videos here, I record them at night and I upload on YouTube. Okay, so make sure you are on my YouTube channel, you don't miss out. Make sure you're on my subscription page, you don't miss out. You know, we do things that I do things that help you, and I've helped a lot of families. We are almost like 400 and something right now, reaching 500 people that I've helped here on this page, from cruise ship, relocation, Australia, America, Canada, different cases. Okay, I deal with the different cases. And another thing that I want to tell you is Ireland is taking caregivers. I think tomorrow is what, Thursday. I think tomorrow I'll be able, or if I don't do it tomorrow, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a video showing you how many people have been taken to Ireland as caregivers. I'm going to do a video and show you, because many people doesn't believe. Many people wants to hype, like, come, I'm taking people to Ireland. It doesn't work like that. But people are going to Ireland to work as caregivers. You can see by the number. We don't show you things that doesn't exist. We can show you by the numbers in the system of immigration in Ireland, of how many caregivers are relocating to Ireland, so that you can believe. But some people, you lack confidence. You feel like maybe I will not be taken, but you are lazy to apply. Yes, Elena Boyson, I'm good. How are you? Long time I haven't been seeing you. Tinoshanda Kwengu Yakareba say, immediately when you get the charity worker visa, you can start you can start looking for work. Because remember, you don't work like, maybe you can do one day the charity worker, the other day you do your own work to earn money. One day the charity worker, or you decide how many hours. Remember, when you're doing voluntary work, you tell them, or the contract will tell you how many hours or how many days do they want you. That means the rest of the hours, you are not getting paid, but most companies, they give you a stipend. Most companies give you something, a subsidy, so that you can survive. But you can work much of your hours. You've got so much time to do your private jobs and earn money whilst you're on voluntary visa. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you on this visa is your partner and children, okay? You can take your partner and children, your husband, wife, civil partner, or unmarried partner. You can take your children that are under 18, including if they were born in the UK during your year or during your stay, okay? Your children over 18, if they currently have permission, leave to enter and leave to remain to be in the UK as your dependents, you need to provide evidence of your relationships with your children and your husband. Evidence is found in the birth certificate of the children. Evidence is found in the marriage certificate, okay? Your partner must be able to prove one of the following: that you are in a civil partnership or a marriage that is recognized in the United Kingdom. You have been living together in a relationship for at least 2 years when you apply. You have been in a relationship for at least 2 years when you apply, but you cannot live together, for example, because you are working or studying in different places, or it's not accepted in your culture. If you are not living together, you need to prove that you have an ongoing or commitment to each other. For example, providing evidence that you communicate regularly with each other. But these things is done during visa, okay? This is for visa. But, yeah, this is all that is needed: your bank statement, your credit card bills, your driver's license, registration, a letter from university of college, anything that proves what you are doing or what you have been doing, okay? And then for your partner you needs to provide, you need 285 pounds for your partner. So if you are going with your husband for the charity worker visa, you will need 285 pounds for your husband. You will need 315 for one child. You will need 200 pounds for each additional child on top of yours, okay? On top of yours. What if ndisina mchato priska kurira? That's when they say you need to provide evidence that you have been together for more than 2 years, like bills, cell phone contracts, things like that show you have been together for more than 2 years. Maybe a child birth certificate of a child that shows you've been together for more than 2 years, but you need to provide 2 years if you do not have a marriage certificate on this visa. So their requirements on this visa is very affordable. So this is another route that can be used for those, because the COSs are coming out, but they do not have dependents, okay? So the UK COSs are coming out, but they do not have dependents. So for those that wants to follow their partners, this is another way, another route. Like I always tell you, I bring opportunity. I am a bringer of good tidings and good news. And Sisi Jini Changwa Shika kubva kubasa. Welcome, rewatch the video, but please, I'm encouraging everyone, make sure you are on my subscription page so that you do not miss out. There is a lot of content, guys, coming up. I'm just have been swarmed this whole week. That's why I wasn't doing videos. If my husband was once convicted and the case was withdrawn and is not yet 10 years, we'll need to talk, eh? That's Tando Kumalo. We'll need to talk. That's something else. Our conviction, it's something else, eh? When it comes to Europe and abroad, it's something else. But we can talk. So guys, I love you very much. Those that wants to talk to me behind the scene, I'm available via booking, but please note I'm booked in advance. So whether you have got money today, I'm not available because I'm booked in advance. So you can pay your money and get your appointment date where we'll do video call, you and me, and we do our consultation. Okay? I love you very much. May the good Lord bless you. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you and giving you more opportunities. Whilst we wait for God to open opportunities, I encourage you guys to pray. God opens opportunities. These opportunities are available for us to use. So refuse to fear. And let's share the video so that if you don't want to use this opportunity, your relative, your friends might be interested to use this opportunity. How do I book you, Sisi Jini? You go to my Facebook page here on my inbox. You tell my admin team that you want a consultation with me. They'll give you my banking details. You pay, you give them proof. They'll give you an appointment date and time. Shama Moye Shabi, I'm good. How are you? Garabwe, thank you, Sisi Jini. Love you so much. I love you too. We love you too, Tanono Kakoshika. Don't worry. You rewatch the video and God bless you. All I'm asking from you is let's share the video so that other people may see and other people may know. I love you very much. God bless you. I love you. The video doesn't want to cut. So, yeah, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, but I really, really want to show you that people are relocating to Ireland, because a lot of people may think it's a joke or what, but it's real as caregivers, guys. Genuinely, I'm telling you.